talking all that. Can't believe this is where we at. Pay no mind, the truth will show up in time, and I'll be focused with mine, so let the bygones be right. People talking way too much, never got the body to back it up. Too much trying out here, and it got me feeling funky, yeah. I don't know about you, no telling how much damage they could do. Telling la 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 lies. If it's hate or if it's love, if it's not, then it's still gonna be love to ya. Maybe the win is to lose ya, but it was nice while I knew ya. But really you should see the new me, staying strong, steady, improving. Came a long way and truly I ain't going back. People talking way too much, never got the body to back it up. Too much trying out here, and it got me feeling funky, yeah. I don't know about you, no telling how much damage they can do. Telling la 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 lies. To pick up my cause daily, cause I wanna be worthy but ain't feeling it lately. And I learned it how to be faithful to you, cause I never wanna hear you say I never knew you. If I'm being honest, at times I have to try my hardest to spend time with you. Can you forgive me? Cause really
Kingdom on the clock, truth powers. Fridays hitting hard at 4:30, that's the hour. W-A-B, L voice climbing all the towers. Light in the static, break, change, devour cowards. W-P-F-C, in the air, stay thumping. Apostle Keith, Ricky, Desiree, stay pumping. Nick and Malika, funky, cold, so cunning. Radio revival, spiritual truth, stay coming. Airwaves electric, blessings through the mic cord. Armor on my spirit, meditated by the Lord. Message is divine, we ain't speaking to the board. Cipher of his wisdom, every scripture like a sword. Tune in, the words alive, the vibes ignite. Faithful soldiers marching through the darkest night. The funky cold duo taking flight, the talk's tight. Kingdom keeps spinning, won't let the world bite. PFC in the air, stay thumping. Apostle Keith, Ricky, Desiree, stay pumping. Nick and Malika, funky cold, so cunning. Radio revival, spiritual truth, stay coming. Dial the frequency, let the scriptures heal. Kingdom talk for the seekers who keep it real. God's armor glisten, enemy deflect and kneel. Our strikes, grace floods, his kingdom reveal. dial the frequency. Let the scriptures heal. Kingdom talk for the seekers who keep it real. God's armor glisten, enemy deflect and kneel. Our strikes, grace floods, his kingdom reveal.
A remarkable devotion to style and service, customer experience, and fostering lasting relationships. It's the Master's Touch Custom Clothier, optimizing your image with top quality garments that create distinction without distraction. It's the Master's Touch Custom Clothier. When you want to make an incredible impression while discovering a style that's unique to you and only you, the only call you need to make is to the Master's Touch. Call 225-927-9589. That's 225-927-9589. Custom shirts, suits, sport coats, trousers, shoes. Let the Master's Touch be your wardrobe stylist today. Whether it's a wedding, formal dinner, corporate outing, casual affair, or some other important event, you're bound to look your absolute best with supreme quality clothing from the Master's Touch. Go to www.masterstouchmenswear.com or call 225-927-9589 and schedule your appointment today. You'll have her saying, all I do is think about you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the Kingdom Hour Show, where we are declaring the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming cultures. Now here's your host, Apostle Keith. The hour cometh, and now it's the Kingdom Hour.
That's right, you heard it. It's time for the Kingdom Hour radio show. You're tuned in, locked into, I don't know, the best in the city right about now. That's how I'm feeling today. Yep, it's the Kingdom Hour radio show right here live and direct on 1550 WPFC as well as WABL 1570 and 97.3 out in the Tangible Hope Parish. Keep it locked in. Keep it tuned. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. We got a lot in store for you. Don't go anywhere. We started off like we always do, giving a big shout out to all of those who walk with us and support us here at the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. First and foremost, Elevate Church of Baton Rouge. Elevate! Oh! Yeah. 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Service times takes place on the Sunday. Yep.
We scared with the Elevate.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
It's your fault, Ricky.
Dang it.
I know. Elevate Church of Baton Rouge, 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Service times takes place Sundays at 10:30 as well as Tuesday night Bible study at 6:30. Doors open at 6 o'clock with intercessory prayer. I want to invite you out to come out and be a part of one of our dynamic worship services here at Elevate.
Out.
Whisper it. Gotta whisper it. Elevate. Ow. Yeah. Church of Baton Rouge. Come out and be a part. Then every Thursday for the last 16 years, we have been ministering to the unhoused, unsheltered individuals in the downtown Baton Rouge area. Want you to come out and be a part, be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ right along with us at 5 o'clock downtown in the Galvez Plaza right in front of the State Library or in front of the Razor Cane River Center. There's a kind of feedback.
We outside.
We outside. Yep. But in the studio, I want to give a big shout out to all of those in the studio with us today. First and foremost, the Funky Cold Maninas over there holding it down. You can't see them today. We had some rearranging of the cameras in the studio today. But that's the Funky Cold Maninas over there pushing the whites, the reds, the greens, the blues, the orange, the yellows. I'm making up colors now. But that's them holding it down over there. Then, of course, at the command center here is none other than the emerged butterfly, Ricky Robinson.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday to you, too. Why are you away from the mic like you're scared of it? There you go. Yesterday, last week you were resting on it like you was going to sleep. Now you're running away from it. Amen. And then, of course, that's Desiree D.C., the voice, Collins. Yep. District number 3, councilperson, Baker, Louisiana. How are you, Des?
I am great. How are you?
Yeah, you got your hands full today.
Yeah, I got Sugar Baby with me today.
Sugar Baby?
Yeah.
I like Sugar Babies. You lick Sugar Babies. You lick him just...
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Sugar Baby. Hey, buddy. He's like, yeah, I ain't for all this right
like
about
it's too
now.
much.
Yeah, y'all doing too much right about now. Ricky, how's your day going?
It's going good.
Good.
Been a little slow today. Like moving. I've been moving slow today.
Okay.
Like I don't know why.
Molasses.
That's what it is.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Slow like molasses.
Yeah, slow like molasses. I just feel like everything has been slow. Everything I've been trying to do has been slow today.
Is it going forward though?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Long as
And
it's
I was
going forward.
At some point.
I had to put some words to it. This morning I was on my way here. I was like, "Why I've been feeling slow today?" And I was like, "But I'm still moving, so it doesn't matter."
That's it.
That's right.
Still moving forward.
Slow and steady. Wins the race.
Yes.
So any big things happening this weekend? Anything's coming up this weekend?
There's a lot of things going on. So,
Okay.
of course, it's Live After 5 today. Anyone who wants to go downtown Baton Rouge and jump into Live After 5, they are waiting for you. Starts at 5 o'clock, of course. That's why they call it Live After 5. And then tomorrow, there's Family Day in the Park in Baker, Louisiana at Jefferson Park. It's free for all to come out and enjoy. We got live bands that are going to be performing and lots of entertainment. You can play kickball with your people if you
All
want to
right.
bring them, or you could just join a team. Kickballs, soccer balls, softball.
Oh, wow.
games
A lot
will
of
be
balls.
had. Yeah, a lot of balls. A lot
Yeah.
of balls going around. And then
Pause.
I was gonna say that, but I thought it was a Kingdom Outrage show.
And?
And when I say it's gonna be bad,
Of course.
but go ahead.
and then we're doing an event in honor of Fire Chief Ronald Brady, who is overcoming ALS.
Oh, wow.
And so we're doing and part of the proceeds are going to be going towards his family just to support them as they believe in God for victory.
Wow. How long has he been fire chief there in Baker?
Well,
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
about 15 years now. He's they're different titles. So
Yeah.
the chief is Keith Peace, and then second in command is Mr. Ronald Brady.
Gotcha. Will do. Well, good thing.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happening. Hey, guys, listen, always you can be a part of today's show simply by dialing the number 225-953-7131 to be a part of today's show. Of course, we have church taboo topics to be coming your way. We have special in-studio guests with us as well. And so to be a part of that dialogue and that conversation, again, dial the number 225-953-7131 is the number to dial. Of course, we may get into some bless up or mess up new music that you'll hear on this platform that you probably won't hear anywhere else. We're going to air it right here on the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Be right back.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour Radio Show with the Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
Serving our community since 1980, Miller and Daughter are founded on principles of service, compassion, and professionalism, dedicating themselves to you and your family to provide comfort, serving you to assist in every detail. That's Miller and Daughter, 5905 Zachary Slaughter Highway in Zachary, Louisiana, 70791, 225-654-3802. 225-654-3802.
Join us for Sunday morning service at Victory and Power Ministries at 10:30 a.m. 6940 Harry Drive, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Welcome back to the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. I'm your host, Apostle Keith, live and direct right here in the L Studios, housed at Elevate Church of Baton Rouge. Y'all missed a moment, but that's okay. Y'all catch it later. Elevate.
Out.
Okay. Housed at Elevate Church of Baton Rouge. Man, listen, a lot of big things are happening around the city. A lot of things are happening in the world, but we got some big things happening right here in the studio with us today. Special guests. We got the Anthonys in the building. Yep. Restore Marriage Ministry in the building with us today. So we're going to talk marriage business. Now, I need to know, first and foremost, put this disclaimer out there before I introduce y'all. Just, is this going to be grown folk talk? Oh, they hesitate on that.
That's up to y'all.
That's the only people who get married, huh?
No, we got some folk who ain't grown folk trying to get married. I mean, I just want to know how this conversation going to go so I can prep myself. I'm good to go either way.
You
Yeah.
don't have to be worried about anything.
Oh, it ain't that I'm worried. I'm not worried at
We
all.
okay?
Yeah, we good. You good?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm great.
I'm good.
Cool.
All right. That's all I wanted to know. Just how we going to do this thing. That's all I wanted to know.
Let it rip.
Uh-huh. So, in the building with us today, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to the people. Tell the people who you are and what you do and what you're about.
All right. I am Anthony Moses.
Yeah.
There is so much that could be said about Anthony Moses. I don't know where you want me to start. I am a husband, clearly. A father of 4 girls. I'm a girl dad. I am a serial entrepreneur. I hold a project management position currently, but I have a business that does marketing. I love videos. I love commenting. I love life.
Come on.
My wife.
No.
Oh, wait. So you love life and your wife.
Don't do it. Don't do it. My wife and then life.
Okay, all right.
But no, he started with her.
Uh-huh.
He ended with her.
Look at you being all attentive.
I'm looking.
You looking. Kiss your brain.
That took me a little while to learn how to do that.
Yeah. Pull that mic a little close to you. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah. Get in there.
All right, so
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Ebony Moses. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, and we met during our college years. And I think at some point you're not sure if this is the right person, but we weren't really looking. We just interacted with each other, and over time we realized I actually like this person.
Come on.
Yeah, so it just kept going. But who am I? I am a wife and a mother, of course. So he already kind of hit on those points. But what do I do professionally? I've been in the military for 21 years.
Oh, wow.
I graduated from Southern University in 2010.
Now they gonna be mad at you because
yeah.
you just said Southern University.
Oh,
It's the
Southern University. Yes, the Southern University. I graduated in 2010 with my bachelor's in visual arts. And what else do I do? We attend Love Alive Church.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and we've been there since the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But before that, we attended Greater New Guide, and we just decided that we wanted to just do something different.
Yeah.
And that's really what it was. Is the Spirit moves you and says time to do something different.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I'm kind of all over the place right now. What I do, my day job, I'm an administrator. So that's what I do. I work with our soldiers throughout the week, and like I said, I've been in the military for 21 years. So I also work with myself as well.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot, and of course, balancing family and just finding that balance, that
Yeah.
happy median. So why we're here, we're talking about our marriage ministry that we started in our church. It's actually a small group, and
Yeah.
it's Marriage Restored. And I think I'm going to let Anthony talk on why we started it. But what we're doing is we're connecting with other married couples and having discussions that I believe that married couples, issues that they're dealing with, we're not asking them to share anything. But it's certain issues that we're all dealing with, but we think that we're the only ones who's dealing with it.
Come on.
And it helps to collaborate and get with other married couples, just to know, just to have that knowledge of, hey, so you're not the only one who's fighting these demons, and who has these battles that's fighting in the spiritual realm, and it's playing with your mind. And it just helps to have that support. It helps to get with other couples who have a little bit more experience than us, who can walk us through. And it helps us to help other couples that may not have the experience that we have. I would say that time does show maturity of a marriage, but some married couples, for whatever reason, don't go through some of those things. Not saying that it's good or bad.
Sure.
It's just that some married couples just don't go through certain things or hadn't been presented certain issues. I would say in our marriage, we have been presented with some issues, actually early on in our marriage.
Yeah.
And I would say that it was a surprise, because it's not that it was something that was contemplated, but it happened.
So how long have you guys been married?
It'll be 15 years.
15 years
July
in
3rd.
July.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
15 years.
Yeah. Wow. So the first couple of years, it was kind of rocky, discovery period.
Yeah. The first, let me put it like this. I graduated, I received my degree 2010, May of 2010. I went on a mission in 2011. And by the time I made it overseas, it was actually on our first anniversary. So we didn't celebrate our first anniversary. And that alone, that separation in the very beginning of your marriage, that just creates friction right there. So coming back home after 2 solid years of not really enjoying your spouse, you're asking yourself, who are you? Who are you? Who am I? You're not the person that you were before you left. You're not the person that you were when we were dating, when we were courting. It just, something changed.
Yeah.
And he noticed the change in me, and I also noticed the change in him.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here with Marriage Restored, because Anthony was the one who's like, something has to happen. Even though we have decided to continue to build and grow with each other and acknowledge that, hey, we both have flaws, but we need to grow and just know not to do certain things anymore. But he still had that need of, I have a story to tell. I have something to talk about. And just knowing that it was going to reach someone, and I believe it's reaching more than one person. I believe it's reaching multiple marriages, multiple couples.
That's awesome. Anthony, I mean,
Let me hop in.
Yeah.
Because this one we're gonna go back to the beginning, and I have to do this because this is my role. My wife will easily miss this. My wife is an artist. She tell a story about what she does.
I said I received my degree in visual arts.
It's
Okay,
real
I am an
brief.
artist.
It's real brief. My wife is a amazing artist.
yeah.
Like, amazing artist. Like a blow your mind type artist. Like, oh, you could do that? You didn't even talk about it?
Right.
Amazing artist.
Come
That's
on.
who she is. Work is one thing. We can
Artist,
all
no.
do work.
Yeah.
But purpose is a whole nother thing. So I just had to go back to that part. The world needs to know that my wife is an artist. She's going to always be an artist. She'll bring creativity into anything that she does. So, now that we got that out there.
Thank you.
Now that we got that.
Couldn't let that one slide, huh?
Not at all. Not at all. You don't come to platforms and miss the mark. I'm always highlighting that part of my life. Man, you know how sometimes you get called to do something and you don't necessarily, one, feel like you should be the one doing it, and two, that you actually have something to share. As we journey through this 15 years, it's a task. it has been a task. I don't know what nobody's household looks like. I can only say for mine. She mentioned a brief part of our story. The military has played a big factor in it. That weighs on the marriage. That is, I guess, expected in that field. So just journeying through that as a man, there's a lot of stuff that comes with what you want to receive and what you expect from marriage. And I know that there are a lot of situations where people go along with the norm. Like,
Explain when you say they go along with the norm.
They go along with the norm, just trends on dynamics as far as we got a lot of strong black women that have mentally kind of excluded the man as a reliable option. That has passed down from generation to generation to generation, to where I know that there are a lot of men that don't know how to express
Their feelings.
I'm not getting what I need. And you're making me feel like I'm a victim for not getting it.
Wow.
And in the process of me learning and journeying, trying to grow as a man for myself, I don't understand this dynamic, but it's widespread. So it was heavy on my heart one day, like, I don't want to do this, God. Like, you want me to go talk about marriage when I didn't have a perfect one?
Wow.
In front of people? Yeah, I don't think I want this. But I had to sit with it for a while to say, but if this is what you're telling me to do, I would rather obedience than me not getting what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, every single part of my story, but that's a part of me, Anthony's process, to say, and this is how I embrace it. This is what you used it for, and this is not about me.
Come on.
It's about somebody else that says, I needed to hear that because I don't think I would have made it to my next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's enough for me to say, I got to keep going.
So let's dive into the Anthony story, right? So what was it like? Of course, let's go back to the beginning. All right, like you said, let's start from the beginning, right? So what was a day-to-day life like for y'all? So of course y'all started off, you was in the military, you were gone, but when you got back home, what was it like day-to-day? Being under the same roof. What was it like, being around one another, just newly married? Did y'all bicker a lot, argue, get on his nerve?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think that when I got back home, we were excited.
Okay.
Because it was a whole year. And all you could think is an entire year in a different culture and away from my family, period. And just knowing that we missed that first year anniversary is like, I just want to be home with my spouse, my best friend. When we were dating, we just had so much. We still have so much fun. It was just during our courting phase, we just had so much fun with each other. Like, we had a vision of what our future would look like, traveling all the time. Like, we're going somewhere. We're gonna have kids and we're gonna travel, right? We're going all over the world. So coming back, it was just that excitement. The very first thing we did was, probably like within that first week, we went on a cruise. It's like, come on, we're about to have fun. We're about to celebrate each other. This whole year we hadn't been around each other. So I wouldn't say it was bickering. There was no bickering when I got back home. But it really was like, now we got to get back readjusted. The problem was it was something I was hiding, and he discovered it, and that's where trust was broken, because as long as I felt that he wouldn't find out, I would have kept going. And he came to that conclusion as well, and that's what made a lot. It changed his outlook on what we were doing as a couple. That's where the friction came. It wasn't immediate. It wasn't immediate. It wasn't something that was discovered immediately, but he also sensed something was off. And he's also the one that's like, I'm going to observe for a bit, and I'm going to make sure I get the right evidence before I said I knew something was going on.
Right.
But he just knew something was off, but we're both like on the same wavelength. So as much as he knew something was off with me, I knew something was off with him. So it was like, I can't even pinpoint it. I'm also the one's like, look, I'll find out eventually, but I'm not about to sit here and put on a full-on investigation to find out what's going on. I'm that whatever happened in the dark, it'll come to light eventually. That's the type of person I am, and it's like, all right. Not saying I blow anything off. It'll come to light eventually. But it definitely threw that monkey wrench in what we were doing. I knew that, and I'm going to go back as a child. I knew that as a child, for what I observed in my community, in my family, is like, I'm going to get married. I'm going to have a husband who's going to be my best friend, and it's going to work. Because I knew I didn't want a failed marriage. Therefore, divorce is never an option for me. To separate, to leave my I literally look at him as my best friend. Like, we take care of each other. So is the option to end it is not there. It's not there. But I knew when I messed up, and I said, man, this could end it. Mm-hmm. But do we allow this to end it? You know, or do we accept the fact that we're humans, but we both need to work with each other?
So with that being said, when you talk about y'all both messed up, is that something y'all openly talk about in y'all marriage ministry, the kind of ups and downs, the things that you guys have actually been through? Is that something that y'all utilize as your testimony?
That's not something that we have led with, mainly from the standpoint of that can bring pressure to people to feel like they have to do it. Mm-hmm. So when an opportune time comes, that's when, all right, this is going to be an intimate session. We're going to connect with people, because we don't want marriage in itself can be this challenging thought process of, I can't let you into, like, deep into my marriage for you to actually help me. So it comes with this version of, well, what do I expose? All right, well, let's not pressure anybody to expose. We actually ask people, we don't want to know your business. Yeah. If you want to share something with us, that's fine. I'm not a counselor. We can't say that, hey, we licensed therapists. So if you are led to share something with us, the Holy Spirit going to navigate us. Wow. But we're not going to pressure you with our testimony and say, well, it can be, all of our stories can go different ways. Yeah. I don't know what that influence would be on somebody else, so I don't want to lead with it. I mean, today would be more of a glimpse than we've given to the group to say, hey, you know what? We got a story, but we know y'all got a story too. I don't want my story to make you feel like you need to share yours with me, because in somebody's home, you don't know what's going on in their house. Yeah. Don't know what's going on in their house. I just want to be able, we want to be able to just love people where they are, to say, hey man, don't worry about the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good place to take a break right there. Love people where they are. Hey guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Marriage Restored right here.
This is Mommy Moments with the Glamazon Mom.
If you invited your kids to attend a lecture every time they did something wrong, do you think they would show up? Now imagine what it's like for kids of parents who tend to operate in a non-stop correction mode. As soon as their parents start to speak, the kids mentally check out. Listen, there's nothing more destructive to your relationship with your kids, teens especially, than constant lecturing, nagging, and soapboxing. The next time you feel the urge to lecture, check yourself and ask yourself if it's really necessary to hammer your point at that moment. Sometimes it's okay to be short and sweet. I'm Ebony Funderburk, your Glamazon mom. Make it a great day and stay fabulous, honey.
That's a mommy moment. Be a Glamazon mom. Like our fan page and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Glamazon Moms. And remember, not all superheroes wear capes. Glamazon Mom.
It's the Kingdom Hour with your host Apostle and the Kingdom Crew. The voice, Desiree Collins, Pastor Travis Paul, and Ricky Robinson.
This is Antonio Neal. You are listening to WABL 1570 AM, 97.3 FM, and WPFC 1550 AM, home of the Kingdom Hour radio show.
It's the Kingdom Hour on WABL and WPFC. Keep it locked.
Yep, it's the Kingdom Hour radio show right here at L Studios. We're streaming live right now on all digital streaming platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Spotify. If you got it, we're there. And if we're not there, guess what? We coming. It's the Kingdom Hour radio show. Of course, to be a part of today's show, simply dial the number 225-953-7131 if you got questions or maybe even comments to be a part of today's discussion. Again, 225-953-7131. We got, is it marriage restored or restored marriage? Marriage restored. That's right. So be married and then be restored. Not restored, then be married. I don't know.
Well,
it's marriage restored, but you can be restored before you get married.
I would advise it. That's what I was getting around to. Yeah, you definitely want to be restored, made whole.
That's right.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a half a person.
I was listening to them talk earlier. I'm not sure you about to ask them another question. Okay. Oh, I noticed that when y'all were talking, I am a more transparent person than most, because y'all say something. I already know what the something is, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Apostle. I'm gonna be still.
No, I don't know what you're knocking on down there.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what the something is. And sometimes I know you say that you guys don't share your story. Or you tell people, hey, we share our story, but we're not expecting you to share yours because you don't know what goes on in the household. And you're right, most men or women don't want other people to know what they have already went through, correct? Mm-hmm. And so what I've learned into adultery, I'm just going to speak on that. Most men will not take it as women will. Women will continue to go back and forward, thinking that something will change within themselves that the man will see as a value, and then the man will continue to do how he feels. But if it happens the other way around, the woman cheats, the man don't see his value, and he constantly is replaying it in his head over and over again. So it's either you're going to forgive and forget and move forward and not bring it up again, or you're going to continually, you're going to forgive and forget, or you're going to continue to bring it up in a relationship. And it happened to me. My first husband cheated like 2 or 3 times, but I've only found out about the last one, like put my fingers on it. Mm-hmm. And so when it happened, I actually cheated once myself. So I openly say that to people, like, hey, I knew what happened. The change for me was that the person that my husband at the time didn't want to fix a car. Like if something happened to my car, I was always found on the side of the road, or he was always angry when it come down to car repairs. And here I had a coworker that was like, oh, what's wrong with it? That was always willing. Yeah. So it was the willing part of like, okay, this person just worked with me and out here fixing my car. And when I call my husband, he's upset because my car broke down. I'm in the tow truck. And so those were some of the things that kind of caught my attention more than anything. And when I did tell on myself, I told on myself. And he couldn't take it, even though it happened twice with him before. And then domestic violence began to happen on my behalf. Well, on my behalf. But domestic violence started happening in my household. And it was a repetitive cycle. And he went to jail 3 times for domestic violence. So at the end of the day, I get that stories what happened. And then like my kids even say today, I don't even see how you and Daddy was even together. Y'all, they can't even see us married. Like they don't even see that we even loved each other at one point of our life, because they saw so much turmoil. All they remember is the bad portion of things. So one good thing I can see that you, every time you corrected her about her not explaining what all she do in her creativity, because you're proud of her.
Yeah.
That's a gift that nobody can ever take away from you, as far as creativity. Sometimes too, you can have a spouse that is just jealous of you, and they used to just working a job, and you have all these other means of sources that you can actually have a job plus work a business, plus be able to take care of the kids and take them here and there. And that was me. So I appreciate her sometimes, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
We still professionals.
I'm a professional too. I'm just loud and bold. That's all.
She is definitely indeed loud.
And you know what? I appreciate that.
Yes.
I appreciate that, because that's pretty much where I am in life now. Like, what you gonna do to me? Like, what you gonna do to me? This word said, if God be for me, who could be against me? What you gonna do to me?
Right.
It's the truth. It's my story. It is what it is. You're gonna have to take it. You
Take
can't
it or leave it. Yeah.
That experience from the male aspect, I'm gonna go back to the Bible. It talks about a burning anger. Like it's almost like God gives a pass on, if this happens to a man, this is what you're gonna experience. Why that is, I can't say. I don't know. It's what the word said to me when I read it. You can expect a man that's been cheated on to have burning anger, like this gonna be rage. For the average man, he ain't gonna know what to do with it. It takes God on top of God on top of God on top of God to have even a heavenly, holy, spiritual, whatever you want to say, type of response as a man. There will be thoughts that comes, I'm going to tell them myself, murder was an option. Like, an option.
Yeah. She stepped back.
She's silly.
But,
yeah.
You can't tell me no different about my feelings. In this experience, I come from Baton Rouge.
The big raggedy.
There's supposed to be some type of get back. To get to a point in life and have a connection with God to say my relationship is more important than the give back is the like ripping you in two pieces. To not be able to take that anger and put it anywhere. Is years of internal tearing apart. That the world does not want to hear your story. All they want to hear is your response. What did you do about it? So you don't really have nowhere to take it. I got a house full of females. My male dog done passed away on me.
Man.
It's just
man. That was devastating. I'm gonna lie. We cried.
It's just me. There is nowhere to take it. I still have not found somebody I can say, you got my same story. To tell another man to be like, hey man, can we talk about something? Who am I gonna talk to? In this scenario, to say, well, in this instance, it happened like this, or who am I gonna talk to that I can feel some type of relief? Nobody but God. It's crazy how stuff in life happens that God allows to say, man, I'm gonna use this. It's gonna almost kill you, but I'm gonna use this. You would have never chose this path, but this is necessary for you. But it ain't even about you. And as a man, trying to understand a dynamic like that and understand a God in a way to be like, God, I don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
This don't make sense. I want to hurt somebody, but I can't. So I'm gonna take it back to you, and feel like you said, there's this difference of I can't even see myself the same no more. So now I show up different, and if I show up different, the world says, why are you different? Now an anger cycle starts over again. Like, why? What you mean? You don't understand?
Right.
But it forces you back to God. And again, with this calling, it was just like, you want me to do what?
Was this something that you both equally embraced at the moment, or did you grapple with this first and be like, hey, this is what God is calling me to, and she was like, yay, let's go? Or were you like...
For the Marriage Restored group?
Yeah.
Oh, I embraced it. When he said it, I was like, let's do it. If God said so, then let's do it. I helped them put the curriculum together.
Okay.
The first, because our first semester was last fall. He was like, God is telling me we should do something. I said, well, if we're going to do it, we have to have a curriculum. He was like, I don't know what to do. I said, I'm about to put something together so we can have
That's
a group.
The military.
Yeah.
We need a plan, a strategy, project.
We had something out there. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that it was perfect. No, I'm saying we had a plan. But once we started the group just kind of, it altered. I'm not going to say it altered. It pretty much told us how it should flow.
Okay.
But the good thing is we did have that plan because we actually pulled out a list of 20 insights. And the 20 insights basically showed, in a nutshell, it showed us how we should serve each other.
So let's talk about some nuts and bolts, some practicalities. So some of those insights. What would you say to a couple married 5 years? You know, they've been together maybe 3 years, dating, courting one another, get married 5 years. What kind of insight would you give that newly married couple?
Man, the best thing I can say is individually, like, fall in love with God and then use his love to love your spouse.
It's good.
Like, it's easy to feel like my devotion is to my counterpart. I know when you get it right with him,
makes everything so much easier.
Yes.
I can love you easily.
Yeah.
It's the blueprint. Me having this relationship with him is how I say I can show up for you the way you need.
You said something about insight and just the notes and the nuts and bolts to everything, but I guess the best way to use it, and what I'm hearing the most is, and I've heard this happen to a lot of other couples that's been married maybe 15, 20 years, they try to outdo loving one another, day in and day out. So pretty much, like, I know one couple, they got married on the 25th of the month. Every 25th of the month, they go on a date, and it's like very, very, they're going on a date. Extravagant.
Yeah.
I mean, they may not even go anywhere too. They might just do a meal, and they actually do exchanging of gifts, and they alternate that month. So if I did January 25th, you did February 25th, and so it'd be up to you to plan out the date, what we're doing for that date.
Try to outdo each other in love.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because they have their love language is acts as far as gifts, and so affirmation. So because that was their love language, they made sure they embraced those things, and that really truly helped them to work their life out the best. And so, just thinking about what you guys were saying about your small groups. How many? I know Gabby. Is her name Gabby?
We don't know.
I mean, I love it a lot. I think I may be saying her name wrong. Mandy.
Yeah.
Because I know she was I follow her on Facebook. I know she was part of a small group. So that was part of y'all Marriage Restored, and they all broke out into their own small groups.
So Mandy, she's basically like the facilitator, the director. She's the one who ensures that small groups happen every semester. So by the end of a semester, going into the next one, she's like, hey, all right, now we're about to start the summer. Who wants to be? Well, we need small group leaders. If you have an idea, she pitches it, right? So she's the one who pretty much runs that program, and it really just allows for people in the church. If you have something on your heart and you really believe that, hey, I can lead a small group, I think that's the perfect setting to start it. But she ensures that, one, you go to the training, and that you understand what it takes to create a curriculum, stick to that curriculum, and just reach out to the folks in your group. The small group is just that. It's a small group. You can have, what they say, if two or more gather, So if it's just two of you in that group, it's a small group. We just want to connect. But our first semester was small, and this spring semester got a little bigger. I believe our fall semester is going to be even bigger.
Wow.
I believe it too.
Yeah. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got church taboo topics coming your way, the tough topics that you would love to talk about, but don't have the space, the place, or the courage to talk about it. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Let's go.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour Radio Show with Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
A remarkable devotion to style and service, customer experience, and fostering lasting relationships. It's the Master's Touch Custom Clothier, optimizing your image with top quality garments that create distinction without distraction. It's the Master's Touch Custom Clothier. When you want to make an incredible impression while discovering a style that's unique to you and only you, the only call you need to make is to the Master's Touch. Call 225-927-9589. That's 225-927-9589. Custom shirts, suits, sport coats, trousers, shoes. Let the Master's Touch be your wardrobe stylist today. Whether it's a wedding, formal dinner, corporate outing, casual affair, or some other important event, you're bound to look your absolute best with supreme quality clothing from the Master's Touch. Go to www.masterstouchmenswear.com or call 225-927-9589 and schedule your appointment today. You'll have her saying, all I do is think about you.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour radio show with the Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
Welcome back to the Kingdom Hour radio show. We're in here live and direct with our people, Ebony and Mr. Anthony.
Yes,
the
sir.
Moseses.
Yeah, that's us.
That's y'all. I like that little, go back to that graphic, Nick. I like that little graphic of y'all. She's like, he's like, what?
Yeah. That was actually a fun time, actually. During the pandemic. Well,
Really?
No, it was actually right before the pandemic happened.
Sure was.
We went to what would you call that? We were in Vegas at
It was Vegas at
an expo
trade
or
show.
something.
Yeah, a trade show.
And it was all kind of stuff going on. And there was this young lady with her business, and she was just doing free headshots, right?
Oh, wow.
And so we went, and we're like, yeah, let's take some photos. And so we're just cheesing it up, posing it up, and clicking it up.
Wait, how long ago was that?
This was right in 2020.
Okay.
Like right before, because what was Mardi Gras, like right after that was like, yep,
Y'all hadn't changed
COVID.
a bit because that picture looked like recent.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, for real though. I thought y'all went and took those just for the show.
Oh no,
it's been some
we took
years.
those in 2020, and I was telling him, I was like, we can.
Man, you look like Lecrae right there.
Lecrae, doesn't he?
I gotta get my weight back.
Yeah, you look like
He
Lecrae.
does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You spit
Yeah.
bars?
He does.
I do.
You know what? That's one thing we did in the beginning of our. I'm not going to even say it was dating, because at this time we were trying to figure out if we even liked each other as people. So,
He's gonna rap. Oh,
we
okay.
were
I'll
trying,
play a
yeah,
track for you.
we were trying to figure out if we liked each other as people. So at that time,
wow.
we were just learning each other. So that was one thing we did. He brought me to a friend's house, and they had this little makeshift
Studio?
and put it together. We're in there, and I'm like, And
Use the- Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just clowning around when we were having
We actually
fun.
made
We
a
actually
song.
we actually made it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where it is, but
So you
Yeah.
was the video vixen.
I wouldn't even say I was a video. No, I was literally on the track
she was
singing.
singing.
It was a.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
singing?
Yeah, I was
She
singing.
was a background singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a video.
Yeah.
Well, he said that. Y'all did video too, huh?
No, we
I-
didn't.
No, he
Yeah, I
said
do
he's
video.
into
Oh,
videos.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now he loves videos
Yeah.
and stuff like that now.
So we got to do a remake then.
So now, I'm sure they do remember the song.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I think most time people that started that early in life,
Yeah.
I mean, they should remember the song, especially if
Yeah.
they made it together.
So what you said, so they could do it right now is what you.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking too.
You know what I would tell you? What I remember, and the only reason why I remember this is because I didn't really listen to this group, but it was like our own little remake of it. Was it Danny DeCane or something like that?
Kane.
So this is old, right? But we remade it. He's like, I'm gonna write this, and I just want you to go and then. And so I'm like, okay, yeah. And he was like, yeah. And so then he jumped in and did his thing.
How many years did he go before he jumped in?
Like hustle and flow.
I was actually thinking that. I didn't watch the whole movie.
But you watched that part.
It was not like hustle and flow.
So prove it.
She got the most.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember not one word.
Look me in my eyes.
You see how true this is. Don't remember. It was so many songs from those days, and those were college party days. So we don't remember.
That's the only one I remember because it's the only one I did.
I think it was 2.
It was 2.
I think it was 2. Hustle and flow.
No.
The world's gonna hear it.
Right. Well, so you mean to tell me now for your fun moments, even with the kids, y'all don't break out into a song or a dance or a rap, and y'all just beat off, kind of feed off
we
one another?
actually did
Sometimes, actually, we do.
karaoke at the home.
Challenge.
Yes.
Challenge.
We did karaoke. Like, let's do karaoke night.
Challenge.
Right now?
Put a track on.
I mean, I got some tracks now. You ain't saying nothing but a thing.
Man, throw a track on. You gotta sing.
Do I know the song? That's the.
No, you talking about making
flow.
one.
Oh, just flow. Just flow with it.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Here we marriage restored. You got the vibe?
Oh man.
Yeah. Restore your marriage. Yeah, we'll restore your marriage. Not us, but God. He'll restore your marriage. Yeah, he'll restore your marriage. Not us, but God. He'll restore your marriage. Yeah, he'll restore your marriage. Talking about the G-O-D. Yeah. I got my wife with me. Yeah. I got my wife with me. Yeah. We pray the G-O-D.
Restore your marriage.
You know what I'm saying?
Restore your marriage. Keep going.
Restore your marriage.
You about to spit?
Oh. I'm not ready.
I ain't got it today.
You don't have it today.
I not today.
That's why you trying to pull it out of us.
Now we got it. So we're coming up with a jingle for our group. That's what it is.
Okay. Oh, that's what it is. It was birth right here.
That was it right here.
Yes, indeed. Well,
okay.
What's you praising the Lord? What's that?
I'm praising the Lord for him.
Lord,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was in those days when we were recording.
But you know what? We were engaged. We were engaged and getting ready for our marriage.
Come on.
Yeah.
We about to get married. Shout the light. What's happening?
Baton Rouge, New Orleans.
Yes, I have a good colleague. His name is Chris Russell. He still works on he works on Southern University's campus, and we studied art together. So photography's his thing, and so is many times he like come take some photos, E. And so we did our photos with him.
Yeah.
Wedding and pre, so, yeah, we were just clowning.
So when's the anniversary?
July 3rd.
Okay, coming up.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up. So how can people get in contact with you or be a part of the ministry, or if they want to have you guys come out and minister to their couples, their married couples, how can they get in contact?
We'll just do telephone numbers for now. Just go for it. Y'all can contact me on my line at 225-284-3026. And if you want to give yours, you can go for it.
Yeah, I'll put it out there. My phone number is 504-261-8729. Social media on Facebook, I'm Ebony Moses. On Instagram, I'm Ebony Rose Moses. So, yeah, it's not hard to find me. But I will say this, my name is spelled like E-Bone, E-B-O-N-E. So don't put in the typical Ebony spelling.
I've never heard it spelled that way before.
And I've grown up with people just calling me E-Bone, and I've
I love it.
Accepted that, and it made it easy for me.
Yeah.
So when people say, "How you spelling?" I said, "It's spelled like E-Bone," and they look at me and say, "Huh?" I say, "Write out E-Bone. That's my name," and it works.
All right, E-Bone.
Yeah.
You can't forget it.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Won't forget it. Now you just can't let it go, can you? That 504.
I was thinking that she married into Baton Rouge, but she been here and married for 15 years. I was about to say, you never married Baton Rouge 225?
Right.
Never. You know what?
So you don't want to marry
What
us.
makes it even worse is this is my number I've had since high school. I've never
Let
changed.
it go. Just another love TKO. Let it go.
Come on.
I have never changed this number. It's the same.
Yes, indeed.
And she said it with pride.
Yeah.
504.
504.
Yeah.
504.
You didn't see me look at you. I was like,
No,
Four,
you know,
not 4. 4.
the 504 and the 225 is going to remain collaborated.
See, it's bigger
Yes.
than us.
Yeah.
It's bigger than us.
now he want to go off
Yeah, you
all Christian and stuff, and he gonna bring God up in a few
Yeah.
minutes. I mean, we already.
That's what I was
I
creating.
mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's bigger than us. It's bigger than Baton Rouge. It's bigger than New Orleans. This thing big.
Yeah. God is so good.
Yeah.
God is good all the time.
I ain't got to say it.
Hey, that's- you already know.
You already know. See the T-shirt?
Yeah.
I love it.
I had to tell a story to make get you pay attention to the name of the church.
I'm a storyteller.
Yes.
We can
Greater
tell about
Ebenezer. No.
Greater Ebenezer New Revival Tree of Life Institution of Double Rock on side of the corner on the road of Jericho Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church, where you want the Lord to come and save your soul in the mighty name of Jesus.
Shout out to Culture Overdose.
Yes.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey guys, listen, our time on the radio has come to end, but stick around for a moment. We're going to have Kingdom After Hour.
You rolled your neck.
I did.
I see.
Because it's been a minute since we did Kingdom After Hour.
About right.
Yeah. So we're going to do Church Taboo Topics in the next half in Kingdom After Hour. Don't go anywhere. Stick around for it. Oh, of course, we got to give a big shout out to the Funky Cold Meninas over there holding us down over there. Malika and Nicholas. Oh, look at them. She put Braxton. Or did you do that, Nicholas? Nicholas Braxton Menina. Why, how come we didn't get Tamu? Malika Tamu Menina in there.
I like that font too. What font is that? I know it doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, make sure you enunciate that real good. Ricky, certain things we can't allow Ricky to say.
That's correct. Nothing with an F, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing with an F. Nothing with an F. I don't do nothing with an F. Let me just rest my head on the mic.
Yeah, it's a Christian program.
Yeah.
So
the textile font.
Thank you. Amen. That was good. You got to put some thought to it when you speak, Ricky. We're on the radio and there's Christian folk out there.
If they thinking I said something I ain't had no business saying, y'all need to go check yourself and not me. How about that?
Get your speakers together.
Get your speakers together. Get your whole soul together.
Get your mind together.
All right now. You said there with a little attitude.
I did.
Like you need better altar too. So guys, hey, we're up out of here. We have none other than the Moses family in here with us. Marriage Restored. Hey guys, thank y'all for being with us. Y'all gonna hang around for the Kingdom After Hour?
Yes, yes.
Awesome. The Emerged Butterfly, Ricky Roberts. Hey. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one.
No, that one.
That one.
That one? No, that's mine.
That's mine.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, you were pointing to that one.
Well, I was trying. You was.
Anyway, hey guys, we're up out of here. We're going to catch you guys next week right here with the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Stick around for the Kingdom After Hour stream live direct on Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Spotify. If you ever missed the episode, you can catch us on one of those digital platforms. We up out of here. We'll catch you guys. Peace.
The hour cometh, and now it's the Kingdom Hour. Thank you for tuning in to the Kingdom Hour. We trust you have been blessed. If you would like to contact us, please visit our Facebook page at The Kingdom Hour. Or you can email us, info@kingdomhour.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next show.
The Butterfly, Ricky Robinson. The Butterfly, Ricky Robinson.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour Radio Show with the Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
Kingdom on the clock, truth powers. Friday Fridays hitting hard at 4:30, that's the hour. W-A-B, L voice climbing all the towers. Light in the static, break, change, devour cowards. W-P-F-C, in the air, stay thumping. Apostle Keith, Ricky, Desiree, stay pumping. Nick and Malika, funky cold, so cunning. Radio revival, spiritual truth, stay coming. Airwaves electric, blessings through the mic cord. Armor on my spirit, meditated by the Lord. Messages divine, we ain't speaking to the board. Cipher of his wisdom, every scripture like a sword. Tune in, the words alive, the vibes ignite. Faithful soldiers marching through the darkest night. The funky cold duo taking flight, the talk's tight. Kingdom keeps spinning, won't let the world bite. PFC in the air, stay thumping. Apostle Keith, Ricky, Desiree, stay pumping. Nick and Malika, funky cold, so cunning. Radio revival, spiritual truth, stay coming. Dial the frequency, let the scriptures heal. Kingdom talk for the seekers who keep it real. God's armor glisten, enemy deflect and kneel. Our strikes, grace floods, his kingdom reveal.